Well, happy Friday to you. Come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down on the Friday grid. And today we have a Cape Buffalo Pinotage. And I'm telling you, I've been sniffing on this since I got home a little bit ago, and I'm telling you, it's as if it's like it's made of black fruits, right? Just stunning. There's like smoke, there's leather in this. There's even like a touch of anise, like licorice. Hope it didn't taste like that, but it does smell that way. I would also say that this is definitely in the tobacco camp and not the vanilla. So none of those things, but this is savory and spicy. Very, very rich. It's a really nice, dry, but complex Pinotage. So, Cape Buffalo, if you find yourself shopping African wines, I think you won't go wrong with this one. Now, onto our grid. We have a Jesse Cohn construction edited by Joel Fagliano. Why don't we hop on in, see what we got going here. Hop on into this grid. There's my mouse. All right. Okay, right. Opening salvo. We've got a pop of color for an interior designer. And I think I have an idea. We used to do these on occasion. Well, every house we ever owned, we would always do this. Let's see, speech prompter. Oh, why not? I don't want to just throw some caution to the wind. Say, what the hey? Give us something to start with. Let's see if we can do something cool like that on 17 too. So hot right now. Well, I don't know. All the rage? That doesn't seem too far off. Let's see what we've got. See if we got anything coming up here now. Speech prompter, perhaps. Perhaps an award. Yeah. Of the abroad. I think we're talking about the French. And this is Desalmont. Actress, what's her name? Chloe Grace Moretz, and I think her E has an umlaut. She spells it with an umlaut over the E, which doesn't exist in German. The E's don't have umlauts here. Home of the Teatro di Marcello, and the Teatro di Marcello is in Rome. But is it going to be Rome or Roma? I don't know if they're going to make us spell it in Italian, i.e. R-O-M-A, or if it's going to be an E. So what do we got here? Name that's also a suffix in Italian. Okay, well, I think that's going to be Roma. So we put our A there. I think this is an E. I think it's Etta. Placates, maybe calms. And that's it. Got it. A-C-C-E. We got an NT. Then we'll put in our wall and see what that gives us. Wood ash plus water. Yes, lie. Played smoothly and flowingly. We're talking about legato. Sometimes being a musician helps these crosswords. Who soliloquizes? The path to my fixed purpose is laid with iron rails, whereas my soul is grooved to run. Well, we didn't need the AHA here. We know this is Ahab from Moby Dick. First name and country, Reba. One who can't handle their moonshine. Well, with the question mark, so it's going to be something cleverish. And I think I'm seeing it. Do you see it? I think we're talking about a werewolf. I love that. Can't handle their moonshine. Darn is probably to sow. British PM between David and Boris. I guess that's Cameron and Johnson. So that would be Theresa May. Okay. None of this makes any sense. I mean, do you see this? I'm thinking to myself, this is just kind of spelled out for us here. I'm so confused. Let's see. We gotta check it though. That's a little, I don't know. Let's see, maybe a dead end. Say. First and foremost is probably above all. So scale fourths, or those fas. Yeah, the F there. And I think this makes this claim. So say is to claim. Coffee shop amenity. Don't have an idea. App originally called Peekaboo? Pikaboo? I guess it's Peekaboo. And I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but I'm going to assume this is Snapchat because that's what it seems like it is. Let's take a look and see though. In coffee shop. Got an in here. Coffee shop amenity. Good thing to have in the city. I'm serious. This is probably street smarts. How fun. We gotta check ourselves though. My gosh. Let me finish checking one area first, or I'll forget that I hadn't checked it, and then I wonder why I'm not getting something right. Certain infestation. I guess we're looking at ants here. I can't think of anything else beginning with an A. That's assuming that above all is correct, or street smarts for that matter. High range. Don't know. TV boy who said, "I'm this century's Dennis the Menace," and I think that's Bart Simpson. Not take rest days before a race. Say. So this might be over something. Evidence of a past personal connection. Well, if that's over, this could be a navel, as in a belly button. That's clever if that's right. Noses. I think you smell. Yeah, I'm going to say this is over. I don't know what it's over of, but I think it's over. Curses. It was a ruse. I've been had. Sad. I guess that's high range is trouble. I was trying to think of a mountain range that. It's like, can I get the Tetons in there? I could. I was trying to figure out if that was actually going to work. And anyway, so yeah, okay, good. Okay, so hardly flowery. Noses. I mean, I think these are smellers, so that's not very elegant. I don't know that I've ever heard of a nose being a smeller. Maybe a sniffer, but travelers from far away for short. Yeah, ETs. So hardly flowery is probably terse. Blank. Meyer, the VP on V, but I think that's Selena. I don't know. It could be Selena. I've never seen the show. I just crossword ease. Just learn it as I go. Like, oh yeah, that's Selena or something. You know. All right. So tie up, maybe lace, and some hired professionals for short. Don't know. Italian seaport that's home to Miramare Castle, and that is Trieste. Okay, so some hired professionals, PI, private investigators. Okay. Oh, this is probably internet, right? I guess that is a pretty fairly common. Now we got to make sure that this "I'm so confused" wasn't too quick out of the gate for us. Negative impression is probably a dent. So far, it's looking good, and that puts a big smile on my face because I like being right about these things. Options for the risk averse. Well, with that F blank blank F blank blank, it's maybe safe bets. And if it is, set out, okay, begin. Iroquois foe in the Beaver Wars, and that was the Erie tribe. A strong one, maybe burning desire. Tech savvy folks, no idea. Scotch flavor. think that's peat moss. Some Scotch flavors. There's some Scotches that aren't very peaty at all. Certain salad base. It has a world famous North Shore. Okay, so I think we're talking about Oahu. Been there. I was a kid though, but I remember we went all over that island. I mean, every single place, from the plantations to, yeah, you name it, everywhere. Attention seeker. This may be tuna, right? So as a base. Singer in the dawn chorus. Well, I mean, those are birds. Snowdrops for spring. Okay, maybe early sun. Attention seeker. Guess this could be a wren. Aunt of Bart Simpson. That's he's got two. He's got Patty and Selma. Selma. Got it. Okay. And I guess tech-savvy folks are power users. Because for Klimt, yeah, showing emotion. So teary. All right, got it. Yeah, and let's see. Tiny bit. I'm just going to go with the Greek. Let's just say maybe iota. Make blank. Catchphrase of Captain Picard. Okay.
No, number 2. Number 1. Make it so. Make it so.
I can't do that impersonation. Hey, yo. Sup? Wannabe's probably a poser. When I was in high school, that was the thing. If you called somebody a poser, that was the real slam right there. Bill Withers' hit of 1972. Use me up. Now I got Bill Withers in my head, and that's just fine. He was amazing. Loose threads, maybe strip. I wouldn't say this is the most challenging Friday, but it's definitely a clever one. I really like the fill. Lie in slang. Level bests. Okay, these are probably high scores, but I was thinking like a fib for lie in slang, but I guess fib isn't all that slangy, is it? I have to figure this other one out. Quite a while could be ages. Contents of some bins be, I guess, waste paper. Does anybody call it waste paper? So lie in slang. Cop? Request after being barraged with questions. One at a time. So cap? To cap is to lie. I have to commit this to memory. I wasn't aware of that. I need to start using it too. So one seat at a time. Expression of shock be how. Okay. All right. Let's wrap this thing up. Let's put a bow on it. Stockholders. No idea. Punt. God, it could be anything. It's even a boat. Swimmer, also known as a moonfish. And that's an opa. And I had an opa, German, for grandfather. But the fish is the opa. The west, the east to the west. I'm assuming this is Asia. Yeah, okay, so the punt is a boat. So I got the punt boat. All right. Because I wasn't sure if it was going to be a toss or, get it away from me. Look after is probably tend, and chapel parts apps, and I guess we got barns, and so okay, not take rest days before a race. Say okay, overtrain. Well, how do we do, Bob? Since all of you asked me to do Sundays, I now have this beautiful gold star that says I'm on a 40-day streak. Now that's fun, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. It really is. And so if you look down in the comments below, in the description below, you'll see we have a TikTok and a Instagram account. You are more than welcome to go to either and shoot me a message and just say, I want the study guide. I think these are 4 high-end, high resolution JPEG images that you can just keep on your phone or your tablet, your desktop. And so when you have time and you don't have an internet connection, you can actually just go through and kind of study some of these things and get down to rote memory, some of the areas that I think will make anybody automatically a better crossworder. So, Solvers Unite, there it is for you. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you are on this planet, and try to be nice to each other, especially being nice to yourself. In the meantime, we'll just bid adieu with que tengas unos lindo días. Cheers, everybody. Take care.